Hi, my name is Split. This is my first fully edited YouTube video. Please like and subscribe since I'm trying to get a better computer since my current one is barely working. Aight, so let's dive in. Grow a Garden, a game created on March 25, 2025 by a 16-year-old that goes by BMW Lux in a matter of days, and later on a portion of the game was sold to Jandel, a well-known developer, who also bought another popular game in the past named A Dusty Trip, and Dobik Studios, which is also a shareholder of Grow a Garden, is a very controversial company in the Roblox community for being a company which buys and kills of popular Roblox games. But that's a topic for another day. Not long ago, the #1 game on Roblox was Bloxfruits, with a record of 5 mil CCU, and a game like that can't even be compared to Grow a Garden, with record-breaking 21.8 million players and sits on a CCU above 1 million 24/7. The game got so big it now has a Wikipedia page. The game quickly became Roblox's most popular game, if not, the most popular game in the entire world, so it's left many people wondering, how did such a low-quality, bare-bone, and lackluster game become the #1 in the world, and breaking world record CCU, concurrent users, every week? And I'm here to answer that. I think the gameplay. The game is really easy to understand. Even my 6-year-old brother fully understand everything about the game. I can explain the entire game in a few words. Buy seed using shekels, plant seed, wait till it grows, harvest crops, sell for shekels, rinse repeat. I am not joking, that's the entire game. And considering most Roblox players are kids with Cheeto-dusted iPads, means it's accessible to everyone. Okay, seriously, the game also has a seed shop and gear shop, which reset every 5 minutes, and they are the exact same stock in every server. For the seed shop, the higher the plant the rarer it is for it to be in stock, meaning players will tell themselves wait 5 minutes then leave, and they keep checking every 5 minutes as they believe they can miss a rare plant, which is the same mentality as 99% of gamblers quit before making it big. The same applies to the gear shop on godly sprinkles and master sprinklers. The pet shop is slightly different, it resets every 30 minutes and have 6 eggs in, common egg for 50k. Shekels, common summer egg 1 million shekels, rare summer egg 25 million shekels, mythical egg 8 mil shekels, paradise egg 50 mil, and bug EG for 55m. Keep in mind, this are not all the eggs in the game, they are the ones that are not limited time. I also feel like Grow a Garden took advantage of Roblox kids being addicted to gambling, pets and rare stuff. But I will give a point to Grow a Garden because their pets are not the normal ones, with some better designs, animations, and they don't follow you everywhere. But a 8HR wait time for a pet TO hatch is ridiculous. Stuff like mutations, which buff the value of plants with specific multipliers, are mainly obtained through weather events that increase the rates at which players get a specific mutation. They last about 10 minutes on average. Some mutations can be obtained by crafting mutation sprays, which allow players to guarantee getting the mutation. However, these sprays only work a few times. There are also staff members who guarantee players a mutation on a few plants within a certain range. Weather events happen every so often, and even though your plants grow offline, they do not mutate offline. This means that if you want a bunch of mutations and want to get rich, you'll most likely need to AFK overnight, which is why the game has a consistent player count of over 1 million players. If you want to become rich, you need to stay in the game. Since plants grow offline, players typically plant them, put down sprinklers, and then go offline. After about an hour, they come back, check on their plants, and repeat the cycle again. This means players check in every so often. The game is really easy to run, which means everyone can play it. The game has barely any sort of design. The seeds are just reskin versions of the exact same base, with different colors. The map has 5 NPCs, excluding traveling merchants, and the baseplate is just a green color with studs on it. All the plants are basic shapes mixed together. This simplicity means you don't need a super powerful, over-the-top PC to run the game. It also works well with the game mechanics, as sometimes plants get ridiculously huge, which wouldn't work with highly detailed designs. You could say that the lack of design is a bad thing, and I would agree, but you can still see the success of the game. The game is really bland, which is weird because, in the past, to catch the attention of younger players, you had to make games colorful, like in your typical simulator or pet simulator. Those games have more color than I've ever seen in my life. This makes the game a really casual experience, much like how Fish was back in the early days. The casual nature of the game means it's something you play when you want to relax, there's no stress involved, which adds to its success. Weekly updates mean that players always have something new to do. However, if you miss a week, you could get left behind while your friends get ahead. Since part of the game is about flexing your progress, players want to stay ahead, which means they'll play every day for a week straight to complete the events. These events can also contain items with ridiculously low drop chances, which can make players spend more money to get everything. Oh, and did I mention that most things in every update are almost impossible for players to obtain after the event ends? This creates a sense of urgency and makes players view items as collectibles. Not every update is made equally, though some updates provide more overpowered, OP, items, and those are the reasons why I believe Grow a Garden has a consistent and high player count.